to produce products. Okay, so what I want to say is, yes, the CEO of three company, they have made this planning, but I think this is just no good. This is just a planning, but not scientifically determined planning. Okay, not reasonable planning. Okay, so what I want to say is, okay, I think after 5 minutes, I should dealing with all of you carefully. Is that all right? Is that all right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Okay, sir.
because the Lindu module is especially dealing with during operation things. Okay.
Okay, sir,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes. Let me have a look. And the other person, would you please post some questions on WeChat or even on the lecturing. Okay, after 5 minutes, or maybe you will say, Mr. Ju, your English are very poor. I cannot fully understand. But anyway, I just try our best. And I will also, Gamda is here, and Bailo is here, and some people who familiar with this already, and also some students. In fact, I asked them join this conference. They are Chinese, but maybe their English are not good, but they can help you. They can help you. So because we have a student associations, some people who know English good and who also know how to make good decisions. Okay, so that means they can give you help individually. Okay, maybe our one company MBA or our students came from different higher institutions. Maybe you will have one Chinese student give your hand. Okay, maybe their English is not good, but through WeChat things, they can give you help. Okay, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I will continue my talking. Is that right?
Okay.
Okay,
It's
okay,
Okay.
4:03 now. We'll meet at 4:10. No problem, sir. Thank you. 5 minutes.
Okay. Wait 5 minutes.
And the students who need to go washroom, they can also go to washroom. We'll take 5 minutes break.
Washi, are you there? Washi, would you please say something? Washi, would you please give some explanations to our, a lot of very talented students and they are keen to learn. Washi, are you there? You can say
I'm
something.
here, Lakshi. I can hear you now.
You can say something, okay, during this 5 minutes talk, okay, and say some things, and just talking. I mean, I'm chatting. Familiar with.
It's okay, Lakshi. You take a break for 5 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Govinda sir, can you hear me? Are you there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dr.
Wasi,
Wasi, you are audible.
Sure, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can hear me. So, anything I can do for you?
Yeah. At this point of time, everything is good.
Mhm.
So if we
This
need kind of help and facilitations, we will definitely write you, right?
So, you
Chat as well.
are the students are satisfied with the lecture? Do they understand everything?
Yeah. Because yesterday there was some classroom and so mic was not very much clear. Today everything is clear, I guess, right?
Yeah.
And if
Now it's
there comes
getting
anything,
better.
I have already written them, right?
and
You
So it's
know,
getting better. Not only better, it's very excellent, right?
through internet there are some issues like that. We in the classroom it's like better to understand good things, but
Yeah, fair.
uh, so no problem. Maybe in the future we could have a classroom meeting, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Dr. Wasi,
That's sir.
yeah, most of the students are confused on using of Lindo, where they have to use the
Hmm.
Lindo and how it function. In this matter, they are being
um,
quite confusion, so they became
Basically,
not they are not taking
do
the
you have any
decision.
idea to use Lindo? It's about the mathematical modeling, professor. So it's better that
Yeah.
we should I make a short video how to use it, and then I could send it you to through the WeChat later on, so you
Okay,
can
okay.
familiar with that. Is it okay?
That will be very fine for us.
Then I will find a way. I get the time, then I will make a short video on Lindo in the explanation in the English. So I will try my best so that you could use it later on.
Oh, in this moment, you can just give some tips for our new students.
Uh, but currently I'm outside. I don't have the access to Lindo. I'm using it on the mobile. That's why I'm not using my video. Is it better the later and I could give it to you? Really sorry for that.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm just kidding.
I'm really sorry. I just suddenly I joined the meeting. I was outside somewhere, and just professor told me you just come inside. So that's why I'm on the road.
Yeah, in China, when we are in China, our full time is
Yeah,
under the control of the professor and
yeah, true.
student.
Very true. Anytime
Yeah,
you have to
anytime
listen to professor.
at midnight or any time when they call
Yeah,
us,
yeah,
we have to join them.
very true.
Whatever our situation, it doesn't matter. That is the discipline which we have to develop in our country also, in our university also.
Oh, okay, that's great. Professor Govinda, Professor Nanchu yesterday he has some confusion. He asked me so many times, can you clear me? One thing is that what is the difference between School of Management and Central Department of Management of your university? What's the basic difference?
Well, yeah, I
Yeah.
think this is third time we've been talking about. So this is when the right? And now what happens? The Central Department of Management is the old institution, and
Okay,
now that usually provides the very general educations since a long time, right? And
okay,
now our university system has certain transformation changes. Now they would like to go for the like
okay.
school concept that is autonomous. Autonomous means now school management, like the board of directors can take a decisions,
Hmm.
quickly decisions in terms of decisions. Whereas for central department of management, top level management has to wait for the decisions from top level, like vice chancellor and all. We have to follow that one. However, we are also following School of Management also. Talking about the School of Management, then myself, I am also associate professor of Central Department of Management. However,
Central
now
Bank.
I got some certain portfolio for certain specific time, and I'm in there right now. However, I'm also contributing to Central Department of Management. Right? So this is within that university itself. But now the School of Management has started teaching some customized courses like MBA and all. However, Central Department of Management has also started like MBA Finance. This is one of the customized type of thing for especially finance specialization students are there, right?
Hmm.
So therefore, there is no because that is two different institutions under the same university. That is right, and even that is
Okay.
being control. But we have got lots, structures like we have yesterday. I mean, yesterday, I think you must have seen our Professor Sharma. He is currently dean of our faculty of management. He is the top level management in overall
Okay.
management, and he looks after all the management institutions throughout the country. 77 districts of Nepal. Throughout all the journey, he is the best there, Mr. Sharma. And Mr. Sharma is the chairperson of School of Management. He's the
School
chairperson.
of Man.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Now I will explain to Professor Nan. Now I understand what is the difference. I got.
Because I think for the past 3 years, I think Professor Nam has asked me so many times, and I told him that
Okay.
okay, still that's institutionally the same, but the role accounting process, financial process, everything is different.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. But these two departments come under TU,
Yeah,
Tribhuvan University. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
TU has got so many departments, so many other faculty also.
Okay.
Yeah, but management is the let's say leading institutions in the context of in education, higher education system in Nepal.
For some simplicity, and two brothers from two mothers but same father.
Ah,
These two institutions
Wallam sir.
are two brothers from two different mother but the same father.
Product mix is different because MBA finance is the and we have like general MBA. General MBA is only School of Management of Tribhuvan University, right? So we have like MBA Global Leadership Management. So that is other product, right? So different product. Product is not the same.
Okay. Okay. I got it.
With customized sense. So probably in management educations and in overall university structures, there will be some some transformations in the days to come. We have got long-term visions of 2030 now. So probably there will be certain structural changes over the period of time, maybe 5 years uh, down the road. Maybe institutions got merged as well, right? Because there are so many institutions not necessarily. Well, I think now regarding the professor will just explain everything there because as I already communicated to everyone. So there will be certain model of questions that will be given by professors, and simply students will have to keep on the work things. Like he already explained about for product A, B, C, D, we have got certain advertisement, and for marketing, we have got a promotion. So there is a marketing as a promotion. So as a promotion, there is now promotions plus as well as product specific advertising policy also. That's what students have to see the policy and take the decisions. And normally you have to look back because Professor explained that from 1 to 8 that was the planned economy because we are learning some Chinese economic policies also. Professor clearly mentioned that up to 8 quarter that was planned economy, and but after 9, maybe 10, 11, 12, that will be the market economy, market-driven economy, because market determines the economy. You have to think about the market, right? So there are two different types of economy that you are learning in this game, right? So normally now students will have to talk about the product supply pieces where market one, market two, and basically manufacturing plan. So the metric manufacturing plan where you have to look at how to use window and all. Simply, I always communicate to all of you that window because you have to just run that work program and you have to get the output. And that output you'll have to fill in the box. Yeah, Professor Nan has come. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Professor Nan. Okay, please.
Okay, thank you very much for everyone, especially go through of our chairperson, okay, the our society of Nepal, and our old friend and Gaminda, Tamaga, okay, professor, okay, and Bolo, okay, our old friends, and also thank you very much about Wash and who is our who came from Pakistan, and now it's also Chinese university students, okay. And now I think we directly go through this part. This decision is made by three company, okay, name three company. From my point of view, I think no good. Okay, I think no good. So what we should to do? First we need to go through the rules. Okay, we go through rules. Okay, because at the moment, because we need to make the we need to make a decision to produce products A, B, C, and D, and try to make our decisions be good. Okay, now we should familiar with this. We should familiar. So what's going on here? What's going on here? What I want to say is here. Okay, here means A11. Here means one A12, A21, A22. Okay, so this means B11, B12, B21, B22. Okay, so that's what meaning. First we should understood in each on each working day, we have two work groups. One group consists of first shift, named first shift. Okay, so our total workers, suppose we are 200, okay, suppose we are 200, okay, so maybe 150 people are in first shift, so the other 50 will go through the second shift. So do you understand what I mean? That means in our working force, we have two groups of working force. Okay, first shift, named the first shift, named the second shift. Okay, if we have 200 workers, so that means the first working group maybe 120. So if 120 consists of one working shift, so the other 80 will go through the second shift. That means the second working force, working group. Okay, do you understand what I mean? Okay, so that means we have first shift, we have a second shift. Okay, so add all of the numbers of first shift, add up the number of second shift equals the total workers of this working day. Okay, now we're dealing with the first shift. For first shift people, they are working 8 days. That's normal days. Normal 8 days. Okay, start from 6 o'clock in the morning to what? To 2 o'clock afternoon, because 8 working hours in normal time. So then they will go home because they finish their work. But according to our rules, this group of people can be allowed to do extra work. So that means they can do after they finish. That means after after they finish work, at 2 o'clock, they can continue to do another 4 hours work. That means start from 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So they can finish their work as a as a 6 o'clock p.m. Okay, so that means all the workers must leave the factory. They must leave the factory. Okay, now we have the second working group now coming to the factory. Normal time start from 2 o'clock. Why? Because maybe all of the people they finish after they have finished their work. Okay, at 2 o'clock, all of them they do not want to do the extra work. Another for work. All of them have gone to home. Okay, so now our second working force people will go to the factory. Okay, now they are starting working at 2 o'clock for working 8 days normal time. Okay, that means they need to finish their work at 10 o'clock p.m. Okay, 8 working hours. But our rules also says that for this group of people, after they are finishing their work at 10 o'clock, they can continue to do 4 o'clock work. So that means they will finish their work at 2 o'clock morning tomorrow. Okay, so that means this is the normal time meaning, overtime meaning. First shift normal time, first shift overtime, second shift normal time, second shift overtime. Okay, so I think what I'm explanation just like that. Okay, now what's that mean? This is A11. That means A11 equals to 150. That means the number of product A is produced in this time period, in the whole season. In the whole season, 100, not each day, in the whole 9 quarter, in the whole 9 quarter, 150 product A is produced in the first shift normal time of 9 quarters. So do you understand what I mean? So what's this? What does this mean? This means A12 equals 30. So that means 30 products A is produced by the people who belong to the first working shift. That means the first shift overtime. So this is 30 product A produced, okay, in the special season. That's quarter 9. Okay, and okay, so this means A21, A21, A21. Okay, A21. This is A22. Okay, 22 is the index. So this is okay. If we understood this data, so we can understood this data. Okay, we can understood this data, the meaning. We can understood the meaning of this data. So first, so now I pose questions. Do you understand what I'm talking? Okay, product A, material. Okay. So do you understand what I'm talking? Govinda, do you understand what I'm talking? Or Bolo, do you understand what I'm talking?
So
What's the
yes,
meaning?
so
150.
students, so you must know
So
that.
this is a product A.
Yeah.
This is product A. Okay, produced produced by the first working people who are in the first shift normal time. That means they are working 8 hours, start from 6 o'clock to 2 o'clock p.m. So 150 products A is produced in that season, in that special time period. This is 30 products A. Product A is produced by the first working force. Okay, who is belong to the first shift overtime people. Okay, so anyway, for different time period, the salary paid is different. Salary pay is different. This should be higher. Why? Because the people they are very tired. They has done 8 hours work. Now you said the boss said, please keep you. Do not go home. Please continue to work. Do another 4 hours work. Please, because we need to produce more products. Okay, required by the market. So that's urgent, special time. Please do not go home. Leave in the factory, still working. Okay, so that meaning. Okay. Okay, so someone said, oh, okay, so this is second shift. Okay, workers working force. Okay, so that means start from 2 o'clock p.m. to 10 o'clock p.m. Okay, then they can do extra 4 hours of work. So anyway, this data is a number of product. So 130 means 130 B, product B. That means B11 Here is a B21, B11, B12. This is B12. This is B21. This is B22. Okay, so this 10 means C11, C12, C21, C22. Okay, should put data here. Should be data here. Should be data. Okay, should be data here. Okay. Okay. Now what I'm doing is we should follow the rule. We restart. Okay, we restart. Okay, to build our Nindu module. First we go through here. First we go through the rule, but first we should go through here to see the price. Okay, because we need to set up the module. We need to set up the module of product A price. We should make the price. Okay, how can we make a price of product A? Because you can see here we have in market one, product A has this price. Market two, okay, we have price of A like that. Market three, Europe, we have price like that. America, we have price like that. So we have 4 different areas. We have 4 different prices. We add up them together, then divide by 4. So we got average price of A. We also got average price of B. We also got average prices of C. We also got average prices of D. Okay, do you understand what I mean? Do you understand what I mean? Add up all the products together, divide by 4. So that's we got the average product. So suppose this is correct, but from my point of view, no. To know our price, to know no good. We should earn too much money, but how large? Where is the limit to make the proper price? I said that that's a tough question. If Mr. Zhu, Professor Zhu can decide that, I will not stand here. I should be go to the Robert price already. So that's very tough things. So this 16 data are hard to be decided. If you make a price like that, if you make price like that, maybe like that, oh, too much, too high. So that means your product maybe not sold. No people want to buy your product. That's too high prices comparing with other company. But maybe how about can we make a price like that? Like that? How about that? Okay. Anyway, how about that? How about that? How about that? How about that? Yes. Yes, you can try. You can learn. You can learn. You can learn. How can I price like that? You know, you can make a price like that. You know. So how can we make a price? I don't know. Anyway, suppose we just follow the term, okay, the term, the 3 companies prices they have made. If you have made the prices, so now our operations will follow the decision you made, the price decision. So that means average price of A has been given because you have made these prices. So that means average price for product A has been given, Okay, same as B, C, and D. Now let's move. To choose here to the rules. Let's move to the rules. Okay, to the rules. Okay, English rules. Okay, everyone must read this carefully before, otherwise how can you make decisions? We must read this carefully. Okay, so for 3 company, for each company, you have that things. You have the fixed data, okay, already. Okay, to save the time, I need to go through here. 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 I need to go through, okay, the salary. You can see the salary for normal time. Okay, first shift normal time salary is 3 yen per person. First shift overtime, that's 4.5 yen. Okay, do you understand what I mean? So this means 3 yen. That means 1 hour. 1 hour who working for first shift normal time workers. That means 3 yen per hour. 3 yen per hour. Okay. So for the first shift overtime, that's 4.5 yuan per hour. For second shift normal time, the money paid per hour is 4 yen. Second shift overtime, that's 6 yen. Okay, please, everyone must remember that, understand this one. Otherwise, you cannot build the module properly. Okay. Okay. Okay, now we need to go through here. We need to go through here. Okay. Cost to produce each product. Product A, product B, product C, product D. I have given you, okay, for machines, they need 100 working hour, running hour, 100 running hour. For workers, they need 150 working hours. For material, they need 300 yen. So one product A can be produced. For product D, they need machine running 500 operation hours, 160 working hours by workers. Okay, raw materials will be cost you 3,000 yen cash. So that means this is cell phone for for senior people using just for phone call. That's cheap. It's very cheap. Why? Because the raw materials they required are very cheap. So the product made, they're just the cell phone, just ordinary cell phone, too cheap. Okay, for senior people using for phone call, not for watching, reading information and TikTok and something and Facebook. No, just for phone call. So this product B, okay, that's a cell phone. But the price is reasonable because our students, not workers. We have no job to do, and we just cost our parents' family cash and the money to support financing supports our to go to university to study. So that means we can buy a very cheap cell phone, get a phone call, and we can also use that to to read some materials. But for product C, that's okay. So this kind of product C still a cell phone, but it's much more expensive and much more high quality. Maybe it's used by our faculty member because we need to use that to teach to our students. So this product C, we can suppose that's a cell phone, but it's for business person, you see, for top business person. So they have enough money, their boss, they have enough money, they can, so their cell phone with very high quality, but but their sale price are too high. So that means we have 4 different products, but they need different raw materials. So now some people will, our CEO or our higher ranking managers will say which product we need to produce. So that means we should go through module, and we need to go through module. From my point of view, all the products we need to produce. We cannot say we just produce A, which okay, we just produce the B. We don't care about other product. No. In our competition, all of 4 products need to produce. So that means we need to expand our scale. Okay, we need to buy more machines as we can. But if you buy more machines, that means you want to expand your factory scale, right? But you can make much more risk. That means your cash can be stopped. That means your company can be bankruptcy. So that means higher rank, higher profit wish means higher risk happen. Okay, so that means we should scientifically to dealing with that. Okay, so we have that. Now we go through the math module now. Now I show you this. Now we go through the math module now. So where is our math module? Where is that? Where is our math module? Okay, in fact, I have given math module. I have given math module to the WeChat. Okay, already. Okay, I have given math module to everyone already. Okay. So that means we need to using math module to give us a hope. In fact, I can tell you, don't worry. I think maybe some of our managers, higher ranking managers, are tough because they're thinking, oh, I just want to do marketing things. I do not. I hate math. Why you say math? Okay, what I want to say is, I just give you a rough idea. You do not need to know the meaning of math module. You just using that. Okay, you just using that to give your hand. Okay, you just using that rather than you. So that means you do not need to fully understand the whole meaning of this module. You just okay, just know the meaning, the result. You just know the result meaning. You do not know, do not need to know the meaning how to build the math module. Okay, suppose that's average price by company three, average price. So this is for our product A, this is for our product B, this is for our product C, this is for our product D. Okay, different companies, they make the different prices. That means definitely their average price are different. Okay, even like that, so that means you can borrow the module, put it here. So this is the price A, this is the average price which you want to sell product A. Okay, this is average price. You wish to sell the product B to the whole markets, not just the market one, but market two, market three, market four, but all the markets. So that's average price, average price. Okay, so this A means the whole number of product A in term 9, in quarter 9, okay. Okay, so if in quarter 9 you just want to produce one product A, so that means here is 1, A equals to 1. But now it's a variable, we don't know. We need to decide how many product A should be produced. Okay, and then this variable we need to know how many the B is. We need to know C. We need to know D. Okay, here, what's that? W. What's the W? W is a average day. W is a salary. W is a salary, total salary for whole workers, for your whole number, for your whole term 3 company. Okay, because the salary paid, you given more money, 1.03. Okay, 1.03. Okay, so that means you give much more money to encourage people to work hard. Okay, so that means 655W. What's a 6W? Because one season has 13 weeks. One season, okay. One season has 13 weeks. Okay, 1 week has 5 working days. Okay, so that means 65. Okay, so what if you really want to know what's 65? So this is 65. Okay, meaning, okay, because one season has 13 weeks. 1 week has 5. 1 week has 5 working days. So that means we have 35 days. That means W means the salary per day given by 3 company. Okay, so this is 65 times W means total salary, total working fees for 3 company in Q9. Okay, L, what's L? L is the variable we need to decide it. W is average. The W is a salary. L is variable. L is a variable. L means raw materials. L means raw. Okay. Every person, would you please write down? Would you please write down? L? L means raw material. Raw. Okay. Raw material. Okay, please, you can write down like me. Okay, L, okay, means, okay, raw material. Okay, raw material. Okay, L means raw material. Okay, okay. So W, so W means each day salary. Okay, each day salary. Each day salary. Okay, salary paid, okay, by the 3 company, okay. So here you can use this this sample to help you. Okay, okay, now let's go through that. J is machine. J is machine. 100 machine. Okay. Now we can build in R. R, what's R? Okay, J is machine. Would you please write down? And in the other paper, okay, J. What's a J? Okay, J means number of machine. Number of machine. Okay, number of machine. Okay, like that. Okay, you can write down. Help. Can help you have. Now R means the number of workers. Because in our competition, 200 workers at the end of Q8. At 8 quarters, we have 200 workers. So that means we need to put through 200 here. What I said is, please be careful. Please be careful. Do not write like that. What I said, we are doing everything should following the rule. Now let's move to the rule. Okay, let's move to rule. About the workers. Okay. There are 3% workers retired each quarter. Okay. Would you please tell me? Would you please let me know? At the end of Q8, we have 200 workers. But here they said 3% people will be retired. So how many people will be retired?
6.
That means
6.
That means 3 point. That means 0.03. That means 3% times 100. Okay, so that means 6 workers. 6
Yes.
workers will be retired. Okay, so So now let's okay, 6. Okay, now when making decisions, you can lay off workers if needed, because if you have too much workers, you should fire them. Okay, but retired people, that's natural things. For every season, should be 3% of the total people should be retired. Okay, but for if you have enough workers, that means you should lay off workers. Yes, you can lay off workers. You can fire some people because you have too many people. But it should be but if needed, number of people laid off in the same form includes both retired and laid off workers. According to the law, number of workers retired and laid off cannot exceed 10% of total workers. Okay, please remember our total workers, that's 200. Okay, but so that means, okay, so that means you cannot okay lay off 10% of total workers. Okay, that means 20. Okay, so you cannot say 21 people be laid off. No, you cannot do that. Okay, retired or laid off workers cannot do any work in current worker, but companies still need to pay okay severance package once 100 yen. So that means for retired people, you also need to pay compensation because you should give money to them. Okay, that's how can we dealing with the retired people. Okay. Okay, now let's move to okay, here hiring. Okay, company can hire new worker. Okay, here. So that's okay, here hiring. Okay, so this is for CHO. Okay, so our CHO, you need to build the firm culture and make people higher ranking managers, okay, united together, but you also need to make decisions for fire people and make decisions for get new workers. Okay, if you want to get new worker at the beginning of each quarter, new hire cannot exceed 50% of total numbers at the beginning of the quarter. Okay, so that means yes, definitely you should hire people, but the thing is you cannot exceed 50% of total number of workers at beginning of the quarter. Okay, at the end of eighth quarter. So that means the beginning of nine quarter. But also you need, I think you should take away the required people. Okay, so that means 100. So that means okay, because we need to retire, fire some 6 people retired. So that means our total number. So at the beginning of 9 quarter, we just have 194 workers. Am I right? Am I right? At the beginning of the 9 quarter, how many workers there? How many workers there? The total number, I mean the total of workers at the beginning of the 9 quarter. How many people? The total number of workers at the beginning of the 9 quarter. Okay, would you please let me know? Because at the end of the 8th quarter, we have 200 workers. But how about at the beginning of the 9 quarter? So
190.
because 6 people decreased, so that means now we have 164. So 164 divided by 2. Okay, divided by 2. So that means 165 divided by 2. So now 164 divided by 2. So that means 8 and 7. Okay, so is that right? I'm right? I'm right 50%. Okay, 50%. So 87. So that means if we want to hire new workers, so we cannot fill more than 88 because the maximum people allow you to hire the worker, that's 87. Okay, do you understand what I mean? Because in our decision
Question.
sheet, we need to, yes.
So
Yes,
at the end
yes.
of 8th quarter, we had like 194 workers, right?
We have 200.
Yes,
At the
exactly.
end,
200. But
of the eighth quarter, we have 200. We have 200 workers.
from the very beginning or at the end of 8th quarter?
Yeah. At the beginning of the new quarter. So that means should be because 6 people retired. Because 6 people retired. So at the moment we just have 200 people take away that retired people. So we have 164 people. 164 people because 6 people are retired.
So it should be
So do you understand what I mean?
194, right? Because we had 200 people. So
Yes,
if we
Yes,
194.
Yes, 194. Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay, thank you. That was my question.
Okay. Thank you very much. So you can see, Mr. Ju, your English are very poor. Okay. Okay. Please remember, understand. Okay, new workers hired in this quarter will be trained in current quarter. Each new worker need trained cost 500 yen. That's training fee, definitely. The productivity and salary of new worker is equivalent to 25% of experienced worker. Okay, so what's that meaning? Means if we just hire, because we have none, we cannot hire new workers above 88. So that means below 87, we can do anything. But if we just hire 4 people, but for third time, we can do some practicing work. So that means 1 new worker equivalent to, so that means 4 to 1 workers. So what that means? So means what? Means if we hire 40 new workers, if we hire 40 workers, okay, that means we got 10 experienced worker in our quarter 9. Can you follow my thought?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah. Okay. So you we familiar with this rule? Now let's go through the module. Okay. Let's go through the module. Okay. Okay. First we go through that. First we go back. We go back our decision sheet. Okay, now what we want to do is like that. What we need to do is we should decide it. How can we make this is 616 bracket? How can we fix the number here? And how can we fix number here? How can we fix number here? 6, definitely. So this is correct. This, okay, just like I supposed, if we put this here, if we hire 40 workers, new workers, that means we have 10 experienced workers. Now we will go through Lindo. Okay, now we and now let's go through the Lindo. Okay, now let's go to the Lindo module. Okay. So I just said that be careful. R is the number of our workers in term 9. So here we cannot say we put 200 here. We should like that. We should, because we have 94 workers, and we have already that. We have already have that because we fired 4 people, and we have got 40 new workers. That means we got 10 experienced work. So this means R means the number of experienced worker. Okay, so that means if we want to using our module properly, we should change our data. So that means we should change the data. So now the data should be, the correct time should be like that. 204. So you time you so this is correct. So this is correct data. Okay, so that means that's the module we need to revise a little bit. Okay, delete that. Okay, so R we should reset up. Okay, and J should be same because machine is not like people will be fired or not fired. So that's still there. Okay, now okay. Now it's the price. I just said this average price of each
Excuse me, sir.
product A. What? Yeah.
Sir,
Say.
we added 10 or 10 in R. So before that we have added 14 in that table.
Okay, if you want to 14 workers, right? 14. Okay. I mean, how can we deal with this? How can we deal with this? This should be given by human resource management people. He gave us. He said because I have 140 people. So, okay, so if we want to build a module properly, this information should be provided by a human resource manager. So he should give us this. So we can build a module. We can go through module. Otherwise, we cannot go through module properly. Do you understand what I mean?
Professor Nan.
Okay. We now we are going to do operation management. Now, before we do that, first we should go to fixed information. What is fixed information? This should be fixed machine. So this is what? This in fact is like that. This is like that. That add together, divided by 4. So suppose that is 200, 2,100. So we put that into here. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, sir, I know it.
May I
If
Thank you.
we want to produce a product, marketing manager should tell me the average price of product A. Even they said 3,000, so here we should write as 3,000. Even he said, oh, B, average price is 6,000, so here we should change it into 6,000. Okay, do you wanna, or do you do? Okay, here if you say say average price is 8, so here we must change it as 8,000. If you say 8,000, so here we should change it as 8,000. Even say this is 120, 12,000. Here we should change it as 12,000. But here, do not change this. Because it's fixed. It's fixed. Just change this.
I have a question in this one. Why don't we include the advertising fees in this year?
Oh, later. Now
Okay.
I'm just doing the cosines. What you said is another is small but very important. But what I want to say is first let us dealing the core module. This is core module. That what you said, that's another thing. Okay, I can give you 3% fee, 3% advertisement and the promotion fees, usually 3% of operation cost. We have operation cost, the total operation cost, so the 3% should go through advertisement and promotions. Okay, so that's not very important. So this is much more important. Okay, now let's go through like that. Let's do it like that. Okay. Now, because in our case study, I said, because in our case study, I said the company plans to produce at least 100 units of product A. At least, if the module said, if the case study is like that, the company plans to produce product A, but at most 100. Most 100. So how can we build module? So the module should be built like this. So the module should be changed like that. Okay, we need to produce product A. Okay, we need to produce product A. Okay, then we can write like that. Okay, is greater and then 0. Okay, then but at most 100. So then we can write like that. A is less than equal 100. Okay, so how can we deal in this module? Depends. What do you want? If you want to produce product A, but at most 100, so the module should be changed like that. If you want to say, I just want to produce product A at least $100, at least 100. So that means the module will go to like that. Do you understand what I mean? Do you understand how to build module to produce product A, product B, product C, and product D? Here, I just all of them I said at least. But you should change. You should do something change. Okay. At least. Okay. So if you're thinking like that, the module will go through like that. Looks like that. Do you understand what I'm meaning?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
if you say, you just like term 3, we do not want to produce product D. So that means here you just write like that. D, just like that, equal 0. Okay, so that means in our quarter 9, we do not want to produce product D. So that means what's the meaning of D? D means the total number of product D produced in quarter 9. Okay, so if you do not want to produce D, so that means you can write D equals 0. That's all. Okay, do you understand what I mean? Okay. Now let's move. Okay, so how to build the module properly is a very good thing. Now let's also because this module okay, now I can give you the other things. Now I can change our data, like that. Okay, now I can change the data. Okay. Now I can change your data. Okay, suppose R equals 100. Okay, now I can okay. In order to guarantee what I'm talking is similar as the result I have provided to you. So I just keep our original data, but you should familiar with. If you're dealing with a real problem in Q9, you should change this. You should change this. You should change this. You also should change this. This must be given by the marketing CEO. This is should be given by CHO. Okay. So this data should be discussed by all of our companies managers. Okay. So suppose our module like that, all of our friends, okay, do not thinking about that. Keep that. But familiar with that. What's that? What's that? You can say this is the yellow data. Yellow data. Yellow is where? Here. Yellow data is here. Here. You can see here. 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 Pink data. Pink data is here. 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 Okay. Gray data is here. So this is for machine, this is for manpower, this is for raw material. At the moment, I do not give you explanation in detail. I just, you just follow this color, then directly copy, okay, from the module I give it to you. If someone want to know the reason, yes, later we can discuss. But at the moment, no need. Okay, just copy like that. Okay, just copy like that. Okay, so this is for people. This is for machine learning. This is for raw material. So L is raw material. We need to decide. Okay, please, everyone, please see A is really equals to A11 plus A21 plus A21 plus A22. B, the total number of B, okay, produced in season 9 equals to B plus B11 plus B21 plus B21 plus B22. Okay, so why? So someone said, why you should put this data here? You should put all the data here. So why write the things like a very strange sense? You should write that. You should write like that. But what I want to say is, sorry, this is required. I mean, yes, this type is easily understood by all of us, but that kind of things is required by Lindu. This is required by Lindu. Lindu required like that. It's not what, because this is variable. Variable should be put in the equity simple left. Number should be put in the simple right. Okay, if we have a number 3, so number 3 should put in the right. Okay, because they sit like that. Okay, so what's R0? R0, R means what? R means the number of workers. R means the number of workers. Okay, in season 9. So R11 means first shift normal time workers. R12 means first shift overtime workers. Okay, definitely R21 is less than R11 or R11. Okay. Because this is redundant workers. Usually we hope in our optimal planning R0 must be 0, because that's redundant workers. But if we really have redundant workers, you must pay money. $3 per week. Okay, and we should treat redundant workers working as a first shift normal time. That means start from 6 o'clock morning to the 2 o'clock p.m. 8 hours. Salary paid per hour $3. So 8 hours, 3 times 8 equals 24 yen. Okay, so that means the salary. So because the W is the salary per day given by the factories. Okay, so this one quarter, I mean the ninth quarter has 65 days. Okay, W means 1 day salary paid by company. So this means this equals to the whole different time workers times their salaries. Okay. Okay. So for this
Professor Nan,
module, yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
This
Please,
24R0, can
please.
you please explain it again? I didn't understand this part.
You mean this? You mean this?
Yes, this one.
Okay. 24 equals 3 times 8. Okay. Okay. 3 means because this is redundant workers. Redundant workers according to our rule, okay, according to our rule, redundant workers should be paid by the ordinary here. Hiring. Rule hiring. Okay. Work salary. Okay. Here. Okay. Workers get first shift normal time salaries, even if there is no work. Okay, so that means you hire some people, but you hire too much. They have no job to do. So how about this kind of people? Salary will be paid to redundant people. That means so that means 3 yuan. 3 yuan. Okay, first shift over normal time. Okay, first shift normal time. Okay, 3 yuan. Here it should be comma. Here should be comma. First shift overtime 4.5 yuan. Okay, so here you can see first shift normal time 3 yuan per person per hour per person. Okay, because 1 working day and for normal time they will working 8 days. So that means 3 times 8 equals to 24. And same as the workers who has done the work in the first shift normal time. So do you understand what I mean? Here
Yes.
is 24. Here 24. Why? Same because per hour per hour 3 yuan. They are doing 8 hours, so 3 times 8, that's 24. Okay.
24.
But how about this? So how about this 18? Because this is the first shift
4 times
overtime
4.5,
workers.
yes.
Overtime and the salary will be paid at 4.5 per hour.
Times
And they are
4.
working 4 days. They're working 4 days. Okay, so that's 18. Okay,
Yes.
per day. Okay, so this is 34. 34 means what? Second shift overtime workers to get work. Okay, per day, per worker per day, per hour. That yeah, but he should work 8 days, 8 hours, 8 hours. Okay, so that means equals to 30.
32.
32. Okay. How about this? Because this is according to rule, that's $6. $6. Okay. $6. 6 yuan. Each work can only work in 1 shift. Okay. So that means second shift. Okay. Second shift overtime 6 yuan per hour. Each worker can only work in 1 shift. Okay, I think this, sorry, I think this explanation I'm not very carefully, but I think through my explanation, maybe you understood what I mean. Okay, so this is six yen per hour, because he is overtime working, so he will work 8 hours. So that means 6 times 4, so that's equal to 25, 24. Okay, so that means 24. Is that right? Okay. Okay. In fact, we don't care for other people. We don't care. We just copy. We just copy. Okay, we just copy. Okay, just copy that. Okay. Then, okay. Now, so what I'm doing is now we can decide the A11, A12, A21, and A22. But first, we should get some previous condition. Marketing CEO, marketing CMO should tell us the average price of different products, and the CHO should let us know how many workers you laid off, how many new workers you hired. So now we need to change it our R. And all our high-ranking managers should consider, do we need continue produce product A, B? At the same time, we should expand our new business. We should open a new business. That means we produce product C. Okay, for other companies, they will say that, oh, we need to produce not just product C, but we also need to do business D. Okay, we can okay, we can. So anyway, I think
Professor Nan,
in my, yeah,
I have a question.
okay.
The
Yeah, please.
the ST below max, what does that indicate? I didn't get that. The one above R100.
This one, is that one? Oh,
No,
you
the
mean you
one
do not
below.
understand this?
No, the one below that,
This,
ST. Yes, I didn't get that. What's that?
Subject to.
Okay, thank you.
this is
That's all I
subject to.
wanted to know. Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Doesn't matter. You don't worry that. You just copy. In fact, this is our objective function. In fact, this is raw
To constant.
net profit. This is raw profit. You can see this is revenue. In fact, this is revenue of product sale product A. This is revenue of selling product A and B. This is revenue of sell 3 products. This is revenue of sell all the products. Then take away the whole season salary, then take away the whole season raw materials. So that means this is linear objective function. We need to maximize the meaning. So this is the meaning is cost. If we add change it device as add, okay, subtract as addition. So this is cost. This is our revenue. So this is take away revenue, take away cost. That means this is a profit, raw material, raw profit. Because we also need to take away tax. Okay, we need to take away tax. So this is the constraint. This is subject to this constraint. So all of them are constraint. Okay, so that means now, if we're familiar with that, so now we can make our operation planning. First we copy that, then we open, then we open our software. We go through that Lindo. It goes to Lindo. Okay, it goes to Lindo. Open Lindo. Okay. Okay, so software stored in your computer. Okay, next. Okay, carefully multiply next. Where is software? Where software? Where? Anyway, I got that. I got that already. I got that already. Here is Lindo. Okay. Lindo, we open Lindo. Okay. Okay, please remember what the module is commercial module. What we need is a daemon. Please go through daemon. Please do not the software will ask you, please input the code. That's for commercial using. But for our operation, we just use daemon. Okay, daemon version. Okay, please everyone. Okay, please use daemon. Otherwise, you cannot open that file. Okay, copy, put the copy there, put the copy there. Okay, you can see all the module has been copied. Okay, all the module has been copied. Then we solve that. Oh, some mistake. Oops, some mistake. Oh, here. Because I think a mistake is here. Should go through not English. Should go through English. Because very sensitive. This module very sensitive. I think like that. Yes, maybe like that. Oh no. Should this? Should English? English? Is this English? Chinese. It's Chinese. No. Yes, it's totally is correct. I think it's correct. Where? Should work. What's happening? What's happening? But last time I have given good result. What's happening? I don't know what's going on here. Very sensitive. Should use English.
I think yes should be at least, Rafshana.
Where?
Yeah. The product yes should be at least 100. That is fine. Okay. And B is also at least, right? C at least, D at least. All are okay. It seems that.
Oh, It cannot work. What's that? I don't know what's happening. What's happening? You can see, but last time it's working very good. You can see now it's not working. But
Yeah,
anyway, you can try. Okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do not want to waste time. Okay, okay after sort of here I think you can I can show you the module. I can show you. Here the result is here. Result is here. Should be like that because I have got that. You can see. I have got that. Okay. Here that's the net profit we have got. This is A, total A is 100, B and 275. That means, okay, delete that means 276, 4 or 5. Okay, so that's 62, that's 80. And that's W. So this is salary paid by the company, okay, each day. This is raw material required. Okay, so that's amount. Please remember that very carefully. Okay, so because for the 9 quarters, you need this raw material. Now you need to go through. your original module. Okay, your original module. So where you should go? You should go to there. To see. Okay, to see how much raw material you have. How much raw material you have. Okay. Okay, ACE. Okay, in the ACE. How much raw material you have? Okay, because company status. Okay, raw materials, you can say like that. You have 1,236,000 raw material. Okay, this raw materials. Okay, this raw materials will go through. Okay, because this is under of ACE company status. Okay, so this money will go through the 9, will go through the beginning of 9 quarters. Okay, so L, so this is L. L is like that, 1 million. But in our 9, you can see we just require just less than 1 million. So that means what? Means we have enough raw materials to guarantee, to produce, to operate quarter 9. Do you understand what I mean? So that's meaning we do not buy raw materials in the quarter 9. In quarter 9, we do not buy material. Why? Because we have enough material. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Now let's move to R. Okay, because we have 150 50 workers. Okay, so they have done things very well. And the J 100 machines is arranged. And how about R0? No redundant workers. So we can go through here. No redundant workers. You can see no redundant workers. Okay. Okay, now we can go through like that. Okay, A11. So this is A11, A12, A21, A22. Okay, so how can we fix the data? So from my point of view, terms 3 company, you should go through like that. I mean, this data should be put A11, A12, A21, A22 should be put, okay, where? Should put here. A11, A12, A21, A22 should be here. So this 16 data should be came from here. From here. But if here is the decimal, delete. Okay, 24. Decimal, delete. A little bit, lost. That matter. Okay, that matter. But from my point of view, that's integer linear programming problem. Okay, but for us, we just using linear programming rather than integer linear programming. Okay, so we just delete. Okay, that's B21, B21, B22, this is C11, C11 30, C12 0. So that means okay, C11 30. Okay, this 0, 30, 0, blah blah blah. Okay. So the module I given is just for dealing for that. Now it's time for us. Can you fully understand what I'm talking? I think it's also tough. It's still tough.
Yes, we understand.
How about our
Yes, sir.
Gaminda? Do you think we need 5 minutes rest?